Hi, welcome back to the part two. This is HRU Speaks. So thanks for following me over. So a person could be stuck between a rock and a hard place. They could be acting different and or asking for space because in their mind they could be wrestling with thoughts of leaving a person because deep down they know the relationship ain't going nowhere and it's not gonna work. They could also not trust this person fully or at all. On the flip side, they finding it hard to just leave because they could also love a person despite of it could just be something about them that they can't put their finger on, but it's causing them to have a hard time making a head over heart decision. The 4th, the ninth, the 12th, the 17th, the 19th, the 22nd, the 27th, Tennessee, May, August 1970, 2019, Taurus, Gemini, Leo, and or Virgo could be significant. Someone could be wishing they could go back in time and they would do it different. They would have made a better decision, especially when it comes to a relationship. They could feel like they allowed a person to change them because of their actions. This could be an example of a good person going from being good to not caring and throwing caution to the wind. But if they could go back, they would have left this person the first time they showed them that they was flawed or couldn't be trusted. This could be pertaining to a romantic or a platonic situation. And or this person is reflecting on something or some things that they did in the past, but the memories or situations still haunts them to this day. A composer, a producer, the 3rd, the 5th, the 10th, the 14th, the 19th, the 20th, the 26th, the 30th, the 1964, 88, 94, 2001, Florida, Illinois, New York, September, November, December, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, and or a Capricorn could be significant. Two people could be together and they both could be hustlers. They could think and or move alike, and they could love that about each other. Whoever the male is in this situation may prefer his woman not to have to work or at least have the freedom to do it from home and or not have any restriction when it comes to him and taking care of home. Whatever this person do could involve the nightlife or they work at night. Whenever this person works, he or she, I'm leaning more towards a he, prefers to take her along for the ride to keep down the confusion because he could be gone a lot and or work long hours and she can start tripping when she misses him. If she works, it could be an unconventional position or this is a talent or gift. He could find her passion for what she does a turn on, and he could also be the type that um likes to or don't mind gassing her up. I speak life into my baby. Either way, they could be up and out riding together past sunrise. She could be saying, baby, we will go home. All right. Nevertheless, she's gonna ride. These two could be rather impulsive together. You never know where they would end up. They could be down for whatever the other person is down for. What we doing, twin? They could be behind schedule a lot because of these random stops, detours, and impromptu rendezvous. Okay. Side note: this could also be two people who work night shifts together. A delivery driver, glasses or shades, nice eyelashes, backseat action, a customized car, candy paint, tinted windows, cream seats, drop top, money not being a problem, cooking naked, baking in OJ, a person knowing just what to do to get them going and or knowing how to read their vibes, a new car, a lawyer, a football player, California, Georgia, North Carolina, Ohio, United Kingdom, New York, Minnesota, Romania, Washington, Indiana, Florida, Kansas, snowboarding the 2nd through the 6th, the ninth, the 12th, the 16th, the 19th, the 21st through the 27th, 1951, 56, 69, 72, 84, 89, 1990, 94, 97, 2019, March, April, June, August, September, November, December, Pisces, Aries, Gemini, Taurus, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, and or a Capricorn could be significant. Two people could be in a committed relationship. One of these people could be pushing up on the other. The person being tempted could feel like whether they do or not, it's going to be a problem. And the whole time in the back of their mind, they could be thinking about the good woman or man they got at home. On the flip side, the woman at home, a woman or man at home could want them to marry them and they're not ready to take on that type of commitment, especially when they got all these options and temptations willing to do what they want for the bare minimum. Whichever the scenario, they can know that they can't and or won't be who they are expecting them to be. Side note, in some situations, a person could have lied like they was asleep, but they was really creeping with a young pretty thing that possibly could have burnt them or vice versa. In all of these scenarios, this person could be convinced that the main person know and is aware of everything, could be concerned that they might step out too. A dance hall, director, medical field, hockey player, military, North Carolina, Illinois, California, Colombia, New York, London, the 1st, the 3rd, the 6th, the 10th, the 9th, the 23rd, the 28th, the 19th, the 30th, 1985, 2007, 8, 2013, January, April, October, Capricorn, Aquarius, Aries, Taurus, Libra, and or Scorpio could be significant. Someone could be deciding to give in and surrender to a person, to the person of their dreams. They could have, let's go to part 3. Okay, welcome back. This is HRU Speaks. Thanks for following me into the part 3. So we're going to pick up where we left off. And so someone could be deciding to give in and surrender to the person of their dreams. They could have or will be proposing. They could love everything about this person down to their imperfections and flaws, and they wouldn't change a thing. If this person is big on personal space, this concept could go out the window when it comes to a person. They love them, and they're a team. There's no one they would rather be with. They may have or had some rocky moments, but they will or they have weathered the storm. They're here to stay. People could be jealous of this relationship, but they're blocking the haters and standing strong. Someone funny, a bartender, or someone good at making drinks. Freckles on the nose, being together since the 90s, a love for 90s R&B, wanting an old school type of love, the 2nd, the 5th, the 7th, the 8th, the 18th, the 20th, the 23rd, the 31st, 1985, 2024, Tennessee, January, February, August, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, Leo, Virgo could be significant. Two people could have been crushing on each other since they was little kids, and now they could be feeling like they're ready to take it to the next level. There's just one issue. Neither one of them has ever did or experienced this before. One of these people could have lied and is currently watching videos trying to prepare so they seem like they know what they're doing. This could be two middle school, high school, or college students. If this is a middle school or high schooler, what you doing on my page? Okay. But since you're here, don't be in a rush and don't allow yourself to be peer pressured into anything. Okay, hold on to your innocence for as long as possible. If this is a girl, in my experience and others that I know, we all had the same reaction afterwards, and it was, man, that's it. I could have waited. It wasn't all that they had hyped it up to be, okay? And to the boys, I feel like I'm talking to like an athlete. You know, it's a lot of professionals that they refrain for that type of activity when they're training. It keeps them focused. You know, keep your energy and focus on your craft, achieving your goals, and laying down a foundation. Because the longer you hold out, and hold on to it, your value goes up. Besides that, I'm gonna keep it real with you because my father kept it real with me. You know, it really don't get good until you know what you're doing, and on average, that's probably right around 30s. You know, so with that being said, take your time, and I promise you, it's not going nowhere. They're gonna be doing it to the end of time. Okay, take you a cold shower and cool it. At any rate, I hope you take my advice into consideration and don't do it. But if you are at least protect yourself. And on that note, it's been real. But out the door you got to go, sweetheart. Going on, bye now. Now back to the adults, okay? On the flip side, this could be someone's child planning to sneak a person over, and this is their intention. Yes, I'm snitching because I told you to go on anyway. Somebody parent being gone for the weekend, Saturday, long hair, brown skin, a person having a mature frame, military, an older person, the 1st, the 3rd through the 5th, the 7th through the 10th, the 14th, the 16th, the 17th, the 20th, the 23rd, the 28th, 1924, 1939, 1960, 65, 73, 85, 2007, 14, 15, 17, 2020, Germany, North Carolina, New York, Philadelphia, Georgia, South Carolina, January, April, June, August, September, December, Capricorn, Aquarius, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, and or Sagittarius could be significant. Now, side note, all right. I know that some of those years, as far as like the years go, they was kind of up there. And I want to believe that this could be addresses, or maybe this is a grandparent that's taking care of a child, or heck, maybe in their old age they deciding to do something new. But if this is an old, dusty, crusty, rusty, powder milk carrying geezer or skeezer trying to take advantage of a person or a situation, I hope they catch you and kick your sack to the back. Thanks.